Hey everybody, this is the Mage of Ancients with something I don't usually do on this channel, and that is update y'all on where I've been and why I haven't been posting much Yu-Gi-Oh content. Instead of giving you a bunch of fluff and filler first, I'm going to go ahead and dive right into the main reason why. It's my fear of not making the content that my audience wants to see. For years, my Yu-Gi-Oh channel has been associated with deck profiles and pack opening videos. As you can imagine, while those videos are a lot of fun to make, picking up booster packs and the singles needed can quickly add up. I don't play with even half of the deck cores that I collect, but all this time I still keep them in my collection just in case. All this time I kept the mindset that if a new random archetype gets released, like let's say the Wind Pendulum monsters from Extreme Force, then I should try and make a deck profile out of it. Eventually, I realized that not all of these archetypes are going to be winners. And yeah, they're not going to have any meaning to the players. And I've been keeping these deck cores for really no reason at all. That being said, there are those times where I actually do complete my deck, but I still get frustrated that I have to play test it and then record the deck profile, then edit it, and of course publish it. You can imagine that I put a lot of pressure on myself, which isn't very good. I get frustrated after missing out on a single minor detail, whether it's in the deck profile or the deck itself. Sure, there is nothing wrong with making content the most presentable it can be, but I feel that I take things way too seriously when even the tiniest, littlest thing is off about it. And of course, there's a criticism that I have to deal with. While going through the comments on my videos, there's always going to be maybe one or two comments on each video that says like, oh, I have a different deck list, and they go ahead and post the deck list in the comments for everybody to see. And there's this other type of comment that I have gotten back in the day. I don't get this type of comment now, but I feel like that one of these days, this type of comment is going to come back and haunt me. And something along the lines of, oh, this deck list is trash. If you want to see a good deck list, then I highly recommend you go check out this certain YouTuber because their content is so much better. And yeah, even though I do have to commend them for giving praise to some of the bigger and better YouTubers out there, I just feel that this type of comment just downplays and just discredits me for any and all efforts that I put into making this deck profile and this video. Or instead, a commenter would say something like, this deck list is trash. If you want a good deck list, then you should check out this YouTuber. Their content is so much better. While those comments aren't word for word, that is the gist of what they're trying to say. I keep telling myself that I should accept any truth to any criticism that I might get. But at the end of the day, I feel as if these viewers are brushing off my efforts of making any video on this channel. So along with not being able to go out to stores or my local card shops during the pandemic, it was for these reasons that I got so burnt out in making Yu-Gi-Oh content that I started thinking that maybe Yu-Gi tubing isn't right for me. However, after some thinking, I realized that I've been losing my idea of who I am more than figuring it out. I lost that passion of making the content I enjoy and I want it back. So that's what I plan to do with my content from now on. Instead of making content merely in attempts to reach out to everybody, I will make content that first and foremost, I am passionate about. Hopefully you all understand when you see the number of archetypes that I cover on this channel drastically decrease. I might end up not making another Blue Eyes or Dynamis deck profile, for example. But it doesn't mean that I could try it one of these days. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that when I make another deck profile, it'll be for an archetype that I am genuinely passionate about. So it could be something along the lines of Ignister or Dark Magician or, let's say, Ancient Gear. After all, Ancient Gear and Dark Magician are the two archetypes that I started out with on this channel. So you might see another deck profile of those. And for everybody who has been following my content for the past few months, you may have seen some of my YouTube shorts. I have a lot of fun making these bite-sized videos for everybody to enjoy, and I want to thank you all for the continued support on them. I post these shorts on TikTok and Instagram as well, so be sure to follow me on those platforms in addition to this channel. And finally, for those who do not know, I have actually returned to making video game content. And just like my Yu-Gi-Oh channel, I'm sharing the games that I am genuinely passionate about. In fact, I'm planning to go live on Twitch as I participate in my first ever gaming tournament on January 28th. I am going to be playing Overwatch with a few of my friends. I I don't expect to do very well, but I do know that I'm going to have a lot of fun playing this game with my friends on stream and in this tournament. And I'm going to have fun regardless of the outcome, so I really have nothing to worry about. In addition, along with games like Overwatch and Dead by Daylight, one of my goals this year is to play through more of the main Assassin's Creed games on stream. I already completed 1 and 2, so in 2023, I plan to complete all the games from Brotherhood to Syndicate. If I have time, then I just might end up starting on the more modern Assassin's Creed games like Assassin's Creed Origins and Valhalla. So that's where I've been, everybody. There's not that much to this video. I just wanted to make it because I know that I do have a bit of a presence on YouTube as a Yugi tuber, and I just want to make sure that you guys know where I've been, and I just didn't want you guys to feel ignored. So I will take full responsibility for that. But more importantly, I hope that you all are doing well. So if you guys want to keep updated with me on the latest in my Yu-Gi-Oh content and my gaming content, as well as life in general, then be sure to follow me on Twitter and to join my Discord server. Links to all the platforms that I've mentioned in this video will be in the description below, so be sure to check that out. And before I go, if you made it this far in this video, thank you all so much for the continued support on this content creation journey. It really does mean a lot. I hope to talk to you soon, and in the meantime, this has been the Mage of Ancients. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you all have a majestic day.